These days, in the modern world, people run to the refuge of bomb shelters. And I just found myself also running to this refuge of a meditation place. We don't particularly have to come to a meditation cushion, meditation mat, because our real refuge is within the right understanding of the mind. But I came here anyway because I don't reject. I have this place, I have this opportunity to abandon all other activities and come and stay here to observe my mind. So once I did it, I decided to spend some more time to share this experience, because this is quite a deep experience of practice, which is quite different from when we just practice with developing concentration with the breath. This is the experience of knowing the mind in our daily activities and trying to practice mindfulness with detachment in every moment. As I'm now in America, I'm a Buddhist nun, and I left my home in Switzerland, where actually I was naturalized, and since I received a passport, I felt responsible to participate in the activities of the country. I did volunteering, but from the point of view of a citizen, I also participated in voting. And suddenly now I had an idea that I don't vote anymore because I'm away from the country. And I wished I could continue voting as paying back for the country who gave me the citizenship. But I understand that this idea is no different from other ideas that come to my mind thinking about my lay life. This is just an indication of my attachment. This is funny how one can be attached just to voting. I'm not such a politically oriented person, not at all. But this was a part of being a citizen in Switzerland. Now I left the country and I left the activities of a lay person. I have to learn to accept and to detach. So once I saw this on my mind, I immediately understood how functions that attachment. And still, I was in conversation to share this with someone, conversation by a chat, and I started writing a message to explain why. There is actually nothing wrong about voting or not voting, but what is wrong is my thinking about voting and feeling that I miss it and that I should do it and that I regret that I can't do it. This is really wrong for my path of liberation, my path towards enlightenment. I was writing a text message explaining this view to the person, but mainly I was explaining it to myself. So in that message, I was saying that this comes from the wrong understanding and from grasping something as real, someone as real. I grasp myself as real with the concept of a citizen, and I grasp the process of voting as real, although I really know and understand intellectually that there is no someone, no something, that every process or every person is just a compilation, a combination, a solidification of what is not. Every moment there is just appearing and disappearing, just the nature of coming and going impulses. And out of not knowing, out of the vision with the ignorant mind, we grasp it and we hold it and we combine many moments together and we give them a name. We give a name of votes, we give a name of a meal, we give a name of walking, all different names to different processes, or names to objects, a living object as a person, a non-living object as a tool in the kitchen to cook, like trees where we go to walk around. But in the truth, in the basics of the truth, neither object nor process are different. In all of those, there is no solid form, shape, existence. there is just the flux of impermanence, just only the change of no matter what, coming, going. And from that point of view, essential for life process is that everybody at the level of conventional truths, everybody would say, okay, I agree, maybe going for a walk, maybe voting is not that important, but still eating, drinking, those are vital processes, they are important. This is from the point of view of conventional truths, when we believe in life, when we believe in someone, and we believe in something is essential, something is necessary. So even vital processes are not different from those processes which are not vital, like going for a walk or watching or just playing. Those are not vital processes, and vital processes like eating, drinking to maintain the health of the body, those are not different. All of them are just the nature of impermanence, ever-changing impermanent nature. With this right understanding, I could participate in voting. I could participate in every process of life with the right knowing of only the present moment and not grasping as I and something. So there is nothing wrong in what we do. What is wrong is that the desire to do arises and the regret of not doing arises. Doing or not doing only. Doing, living this moment from this life from one moment to another, knowing the reality of the change. Not doing, living this life from one moment to another with the reality of the change. The action is the same, the mental action is the same, and the physical action will be the same in the present moment, and the next present moment, and the next present moment. So I found my mistake. With the power of the practice of mindfulness and detachment, I could identify the ignorance that was also present in the previous moment in my mind, and which grasped the idea of me as a citizen of Switzerland and willing to participate in voting. This was grasped with the ignorant mind, but still there is the power of the mindfulness, and then it brought me wisdom and right understanding of the mistake that I'm grasping. So while explaining this, like in a shorter version in the message, what actually happened is that I wanted to go, it was like contemplation on understanding the reality and seeing the mistake and changing the wrong understanding into the right understanding. And at that moment, I attached to the importance of this understanding of that idea. That attachment, which was bringing me to detach from the previous attachment, became so real, but hidden, that it created physical suffering. It created the burning sensation in my heart. In Buddhism, we say that the heart base is the location for the mind. And my practice shows me so. By habit, I refer to the mind as the brain in the head. But by practice, I see that the experience, the understanding, the feeling happen really in this area. So now I started feeling the heat, burning heat in my heart area. And I came here for this refuge because I saw that my mind started living many processes. So I just needed to let them go and stay with my attention with them, just to practice, to take this chance as a good practice of seeing the truth of impermanence and of the change. And then I just decided to share this experience, not to let it go as experience lived truly with the mindfulness and detachment, but also to use it to share with others. Because this is the experience that happens when we practice seriously, when we practice in everyday moment, when we develop mindfulness and detachment in all our activities, when we pay attention to the mind. We cannot have this experience and this understanding if we stay only with the breath. The practice of concentration on the breath is not wrong, but it is very limited. we should be able to develop mindfulness in every moment of our daily activities, because this is where we mainly get lost, and this is where we develop more and more of our defilements, and one defilement covers the other. As we could see that even with the right understanding, I still got trapped. But then I understood that wrong understanding too, and then I came here, and then I could just see everything as impermanent. Not one is better than the other, not one controlling the other, but everything is impermanent. Everything just is the nature of change. May my practice be helpful and beneficial, not only for myself, but also to others. May I be able to be liberated on my path of Dhamma and be able to help others to be free from suffering.